What's up guys, my name is Z-VENATIX. Welcome back to the channel. We're covering Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. Before we start, I just want to let you know I have exciting news that I will be participating in a closed door demo access of the game here really soon, but I can't talk about anything else about it because I am under NDA. But know that I will be able to show you guys early access footage later on in the year, coming in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit the subscribe and like button if you are interested, because I will be covering the game, especially that early access footage, so please enjoy that. But we just had our second live dev stream here that talks about the abilities, combos, movesets, stamina, the option to get stamina back, potions, a gear set option, the UI, and some weapons. So a bunch of really cool stuff that they showed off, and I want to talk about it here a little bit. First off, we did get the abilities and combos for each individual character, and there are a ton. There is a lot of variety in this game when it comes to melee combat. And CATTI-BRIE at first didn't really want to be a ranger type class, but now that I've watched more of her combo and movesets, I almost want to play her the most. It looks so cool and satisfying to watch. But I do want to talk about one thing here, is if you didn't know already, the stamina, if you attack too much, too often, of different abilities and stuff and combos, your stamina bar will go down, but your overall stamina bar will also go down, meaning that it will stay down unless you either A, drink a consumable for stamina, which then refills that meter back up to full, or you have to parry an attack, so get a parried attack from an enemy at the right time, which then will bring that bar back up in increments. Of course, showing here in this video, you'll see here that the line on the green bar is where the max now is, instead of all the way at the end. And when she parries, boom, now it's back to full again. Now, we don't know for a fact if it will fill it up entirely if you had that stamina bar all the way down. My guess is it'll probably fill it up in portions depending on how low you are having that bar on your stamina. But other than that, we did get to see the UI here showing the weapons and gear, necklace and ring. So you got the quiver, the bow, her helm, bracers, chest guard, leg guards, necklace and ring. Pretty simple, but pretty nice to have. I do believe and I understand that inside of the lobby, the starting area, the base camp, you will be able to upgrade these things, make them stronger, better, more defensive, more power, etc. Very similar to Vermintide 2 with your power rating and stuff like that. So really looking forward to that. I think it's a great feature and really enjoying that. And then they also showed us a little menu here of the moves, which looks like CATTI-BRIE has 14 total move sets and different combos. I think, again, can't confirm or deny that totally, but that's what we were kind of shown, and this is a screenshot I was able to grab. So again, lots of different stuff we get to try out and enjoy. But for the rest of this video, I'm just going to show you the dev stream, and I cut into pieces just the cool stuff that really is important for you guys to enjoy. Is going to be the abilities and combos for each of the playable characters in the game. Hope you guys enjoy, and look forward to playing Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance soon. See ya.
Some people might know them already from the books, of course. So they're very different. Even though they're all melee oriented, they're all different from one another, and they play specifically. They each have a role, and we wanted them to have specific roles so that players would identify with them while they play them. But also, those roles are not so specific and so specialized that you cannot switch. We want players to be able to switch from one character to the other, hopefully finish the game with each, and discover what each can do.
All right, now I believe we're watching some of Drist's moves on screen, which is just impressive. Like, I don't know, I like the 1,000 strikes. I really enjoyed playing that one during the game. So we've got a lot of different abilities from what it looks like. That's...
Yeah, Drist is very versatile and has he's actually the character with the most moves, so he's not necessarily the easiest to play, even though as a player, as a casual player, you will have an easy time to play him.
See some CATTI-BRIE action. There we go.
All right, yeah, so CATTI-BRIE is one of the, actually the last character me and LD worked on to kind of, iron out the way the moves link together, even kind of create some moves, because like the original idea, the original design changed quite a bit from our original intention, or just, normally the way, productions go, things change. So we were able to kind of take a lot of the ideas from Dritz and some of the other characters and really combine those into some really unique ideas. So one of the things you'll notice is that she has a lot of air attack, or even actually right there, like the lobbed arrows are one of her unique abilities to kind of cover a big, AoE sort of an area. And she also has, I think, they should show the, not resurrection, there you go, Ensnaring Strike. So when you do the Ensnaring Strike, plus your, the Heartseeker Strike ability or some of the other AoE abilities, it just really allows, her to kind of kite people around and have a lot more control on the battlefield. So she has a lot of versatility to kind of, jump in
reliable, high survivability guy. Very defiant, and he's got small limbs from being a dwarf, so obviously he needs to head into melee. He's got very limited potential from far away. He needs to get up and personal, but he's well equipped to do so. He's also, as you can see, the blocking attack that we just saw. He's actually the only character that can attack while blocking. Of course, he's got a limited power doing that. You can't walk and block and attack at the same time. So if you're gonna attack while blocking, you're gonna be stationary. His big power is focused on area of effects. He's not the best for high combo count, and I'll explain later why combo count is kind of important, but he's definitely super reliable, very good at saving his partners and keeping everyone alive. And the fact that he's got so many defense buffs allows him to head into me.
Yeah. So what is the thought process behind choosing Wulfgar? And what is Wulfgar as a character? How does he play?
Do you want to explain that, Greg? Or
sure. Well, you go ahead and start off. I'll follow up after if you want to start that.
All right. So Wulfgar is the sort of he's the barbarian. So he's the powerhouse. He's what you'd expect from a. He's what you'd expect from a barbarian. So high power, high stats overall, but he's less subtle, and we're totally fine with that. With him, a barbarian being less subtle. So he's got less move, a smaller move set than Drist, a smaller toolbox, but a lot of hammers in the toolbox. So he's gonna treat every enemy like a nail. His specialty is the hurt reactions that he's gonna induce on the monsters. So he's gonna knock them back, knock them on the ground a lot easier than any other character. So it may not be super visible from this trailer, but knocking an enemy on the ground is you get free hits basically.
So I got to enjoy it last week. Got to play the game, and yeah, you probably saw. I'm not the greatest when it comes to performing combos. I leaned into King Bruner's awesome move where he just does this roly-poly, rolls into a ball, like swinging his axe, and it was awesome. But how easy is it to start performing combos and moves later on if I got a little more time to practice? How would you say someone could pick this up?
So the combos are actually very easy to do. It's not like an average fighting game where the combo is reset every time the enemy can reach a block state. In our game, the combo is time-based, so you have 2 seconds. Actually, we're more lenient if you're playing single. So we reset the combo on a much more lenient timer if you're playing single, because obviously, if 4 players are attacking at the same time, keeping the combo is a much easier task.